But speaking of, we are
Hello.
officially live for the Austrian Grand Prix. Say hello to our friends. We've got quite a few of our regulars in here already.
It's nice to see you again in the chat box. We can see you having a chat, which is also really nice to see that you guys are having a little chinwag together.
Chatting without us. We felt left out.
Yeah, we did.
So we're saying hello to Rory, otherwise known as Padstow, my man. Thank you very much for joining. We've got Ray, we've got Andrew in here as well. Thank you so much for all of you coming in. Obviously, we are going to have a wonderful watch-along of what is going to be a really exciting Austrian Grand Prix. We're watching some, would you say breakdancing, or would you just say choreography?
Some sort of dancing, that's for sure.
This is a Louis Vuitton sponsored dance.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Speaking of sponsors, yesterday, you'd take a Louis Vuitton sponsorship, wouldn't you?
I don't know if I'm Louis Vuitton material.
Yeah, but you'd take the sponsorship.
I don't know if they'd take me.
Yeah. Give us a thumbs up in the chat for two reasons. One, that you can hear us okay and that we look all right and we are fully in vision for you guys. And secondly, just to give us a little thumbs up to say hello.
Where do you see those come in?
You'll see them. They'll give a little thumbs up here. They'll do it right away. And maybe what we can do as a little fun poll, we can go, who's going to win today? What are your suggestions? Max Verstappen. We've got to go for Lando. And then
maybe
Oscar sure.
And Charles. Charles is second. So.
You're going to go for Charles?
I think put him in.
And then, right, so we've got this poll going.
I love that we put Max. He's like 7th, and we're not going to put for me.
I did that value for you, yeah. Leclerc. Hopefully I've spelt these all right. But we'll get a poll going. I love a good poll. Yeah. Can we vote in our own poll?
Let's vote for Max.
No. I'll do it just for you.
Thank
you.
I
can't.
We can't
do that. I can't do that. But in a weird way, that's good. The 2 votes in, they've all gone for Max Verstappen. After you've intentionally done it. Yeah, right. Do you want to explain that?
So Josh bought us some really lovely streaming presents. So I have a lovely... oh, wait, you can't really see it because of the bar. Max Verstappen t-shirt, and Josh has a Mercedes.
I've got a really boring Mercedes t-shirt, but it fits like a charm.
Yeah, it's
and
nice.
It looks, and it's a lovely fabric.
Yeah.
Adidas branded one.
Is it?
Yeah. It's got Adidas on the back.
Oh yeah. Is it actually made by Adidas?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Love that.
There you go, official. I was torn of who to get. Oh look, Rory saying I'm absolutely knackered from that game last night, Josh.
Me too.
Yeah.
I wasn't even watching it.
Emily had to deal with me getting into bed at well, it was late. We got 12 o'clock on, so I got into bed.
For context, Josh did a Chelsea live stream last night, and they're playing in the US at the minute.
Yeah.
And there was some sort of lightning storm.
Yeah.
So they they postponed the game 5 minutes before the end of the match. Yeah. At this point, it was when did you just stop the stream at like midnight?
Just before that.
Just before midnight, but then they put the game back on 2 hours later.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest rain delays or weather delays in the history of football. The game in total kicked off at 9 o'clock and finished at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So you're talking 5 odd hours of football. So yeah, I'm not surprised, Rory, that you are knackered. I am too, and I'm feeling it. And I had over 350 viewers at the end of the live stream.
That's crazy.
And they were all saying to me, you can't leave. They were saying to me, you can't leave. And they were trying to butter me up. They were like, I'm going to subscribe to a couple of rookies if you stay. That's why we got a lot of subscribers last night. Yeah. Okay, the poll is a little bit more even then now. It's 50-50 between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. I was watching Charlie XCX at Glastonbury, then bed.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was very good.
Can you give us a review out of 5, Andrew, please? Out of 5 stars for Charlie XCX. We saw a Guardian review this morning that said she was 5 out of 5.
Yeah. I think I don't mind Charlie XCX, and to be fair, there are a couple of songs of hers that I listen to on a run. But I think she is a concert artist. She's probably someone who is way better to see live.
You heard the rumours that she like didn't give a fuck about Coachella, that she really cared about Glastonbury. Because she turned up to Coachella and she was like basically fucked up.
Was she? I think that's her like vibe though.
Yeah, but
I think that's her brand.
But really fucked up. Yeah, look, Rory saying did our best to keep you on the live stream last night. Rory subscribed on both of his channels to my channel.
Right.
As well, just to try and keep me on. But yeah.
Oh, Ray did a 10k this morning at 9 a.m. and it was already too hot. I know. I went out to get milk at about 9 a.m. this morning and I was too hot just like walking from here to the shop. Yeah. So
it's when you're sat in this room at like, near enough midnight as we watch Liam Lawson come down the pit lane, when you're like, it's just so ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew wanted more of Charlie. How long was it? How long are the headliners set?
Yeah, I think Glastonbury they try and get you in and out quite quickly. To be fair, like for headliners, like usually they want.
It's not like a full concert like you would go and watch. Yeah,
I don't think it's that length.
Could tell how
I think
much
they're usually like an hour set or maybe just under that for the big ones. But correct me if we're wrong, Andrew. I mean, Andrew is the oracle of these streams. Andrew's a smart man. He's a smart man.
I'm interested to know what do you think the chances are of having Taylor as a headliner anytime soon?
Yeah, I don't think that is likely.
T-Dog. Yeah.
She's too big.
Is she too big?
Yeah.
I'd love to see Miley Cyrus there again.
Yeah. She would rock it. When
She's
did she
done
do
it before,
last?
but she wasn't a headliner. I think it was in like I think it was just before COVID. 2018 maybe.
Okay, fine.
I don't know, I might have got that wrong.
Fine. Got it. Let me close it. Can I close this? Cool. We'll leave the poll up. We'll leave it running because there'll be a few more people that are joining. We've got 9 people in here right now.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed yet, all 9 of you, please do us a favour and subscribe. More so than anything, so that Emily can show you the amazing animation that I would say you've designed, but that would be lying.
You can say I designed it.
You designed it in a way, yeah, to a degree you designed it. Let me check, where's the alert box here to make sure. I'm gonna raise it up though, a tad.
Charlie was on for an hour and 10 minutes, Taylor in 2028.
Is that a prediction or is that?
Prediction.
That's a prediction, okay.
Well, they're doing is the gap, because they do a break, don't they, for Glastonbury?
I think there's a follow year next year, yeah.
And then that's 2026, so then we've got 2027, 2028.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people wanted to go this year, because there isn't going to be one next year. I mean, arguably, our friends that are there right now will have outgrown it by the next time round.
I think they'll
Can you outgrow it? Can you outgrow
No, because I think, I've literally never, I don't really know anything about Glastonbury and I've never been.
Yeah.
But I think it's for all ages. Like, people take their kids there.
Yeah, true.
But I think that's why it's such a popular festival, because there's something for everyone at Glasgow.
I saw a pile of laughing gas canisters, probably the biggest pile of drug paraphernalia that I think I've ever seen. Not that you can necessarily argue it, is that maybe they were baking.
Baking?
Yeah, it's involved in baking.
Gas?
No, the laughing gas is involved in baking in some
it?
way. Yeah, I can't remember how. There's something to do with baking, like piping or something, I can't remember. It's to do with cake making, that's why lots of cake makers have a lot of laughing gas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
so
that.
I would, when I see things like that, I'm thinking, is that a child-friendly location? Like with all the stuff going down in Glasgow, you know what it's like in Glasgow.
I bet there's festivals that are way worse though.
Yeah.
Like some of the clips that I've seen from some of these like festivals with just people off their faces.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a bit different to that, but then again, I don't know. Never been.
No.
I have to ask some of your friends. Your friends love Glastonbury.
They do. I do. They are the oracle, and we'll have to ask Andrew his opinion as well. Have you ever been to Glastonbury?
Has anyone in this chat ever been to Glastonbury? Is it worth it?
I have a weird feeling that Rory is the kind of guy, but living in Padstow. I feel like Padstow, a lot of people from there would go.
Cornish, do they love the?
Yeah, Glasgow. I feel that. I feel that could be a thing. I feel that could be an absolute
Don't doubt
thing.
it.
I think we get the Matthew Harding stand on the main stage would be a good atmosphere. That's the biggest stand in Stamford Bridge. I agree. Look at this, by the way. I really want to get this view where we can go and watch. Like, imagine watching Lando Norris in that moment, because you can put your favourite driver full screen if you get red.
Can you only do that on Sky?
Yeah.
So, this is going to be me asking probably one of the many stupid questions I'm going to ask.
I mean, the channel is called CouplaRookies.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about that.
How many? So you can watch this on Sky. You can watch this on Now TV, which is part of Sky.
Yeah.
Where else could you watch this?
I think some races Channel 4 have the rights.
And do they play the exact coverage.
Yeah, in English it will be the English coverage.
Right.
But Channel 4 have their own back of staff team, and what I mean by that, back of house team, and what I mean by that is all of the presenters will be Channel 4 presenters in Channel 4 studios. So you won't see the people that we see on Sky, you know, like Martin Brundle or all these other people. The guy, Ted Kravitz, my friend Lenny Kravitz. There's walking down the pit lane.
Yeah.
You won't see him.
Okay, fair.
It's is his name Stephen Jones? He's the presenter for
the
Channel
guy with
4.
the iPad.
The Welsh.
Oh,
no, the Welsh guy.
Oh yeah, the guy that's in Angus Songs and Perfect Snogging.
Yeah, the Welsh guy. He's
love
on
him.
It.
I only know him from Angus Songs and Perfect Snogging.
I mean, what a claim to fame.
Great film.
Andrew's never done a festival. I'm lucky. 20 minutes away from the Over Hydro in Glasgow. That's a big venue in Glasgow? I just said Glasgow. That's a big venue, isn't it? In Glasgow,
I don't
like
know
a big
Glasgow.
arena venue.
My best friend Alex used to live there, and I never went and visited. And now he's in Edinburgh.
Do you want to do your Glasgow accent?
I don't want to offend anyone. So no, hard pass.
It's looking. Here we go. We got Lenny Kravitz as the pit lane reporter, and Bernie Collins, who is the former race engineer in here. Oh, here we go. Look, this is
always
the thing.
lose this.
It comes back though. It comes back. I think what they do is they do like a little reset, and they then come back.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We'll leave it on because it will pop back in a second. But we're very close now. We're 5 minutes away from the start of the Grand
I'm
Prix.
nervous.
Have you ever seen this intro?
Yeah.
Have you seen this intro to Formula 1?
I think so.
It's really good.
What would your pose be?
I'd sort of do.
I like Hadjar's little knuckle break.
I'd do like a little. What would your one be? Would you do like the sprinkler?
Maybe I'd do the Apple Dance. Charlie XCX.
Yeah, okay, great.
I don't know it.
I mean, that's copyright.
Do you think?
Yeah. Let's refresh this page, see if we can get it back. We can't get it back.
It's hot out there today. I think before we had the temperature just below my chin. And it's 30 degrees air and then 50 degrees
50?
on the track. I'm sure
it was 45 yesterday.
I'm sure it said 50.
That's
I think
crazy.
it's warmer today.
That's crazy. Right, let us know in the chat who your allegiances are with today and who you want to win.
What's the poll saying? Where's the poll gone?
The poll is on the other tab, which I'll pull up here. We're still saying 50-50. So we've got 8 votes. Do you know what? That's more votes than I thought we'd get, to be fair, in that poll. Let me try and get this data back. I think it might just pop in when it starts. Here we go. We're seeing the track here. The lap record, Emily, is not 105.
And it's Bottas.
So what the fuck was that about then? Race lap record. So that must have been qualifying as well.
So there's two records.
There's 2 records.
Right.
Because obviously at the end of the race, when you've got the least amount of fuel, your tyres are shit. So here you go. They've got the 3 compounds, which is the C5, 4, and 3. So they're towards the softer end, which means that soft tyre is very, very soft, which effectively degrades quite quickly. I just love this view. I think this is one of the most beautiful tracks.
Yeah.
It's not a big track, but it's a pretty one. There you go. Hydro's our big arena.
Hydro's so Taylor in there with 11,000. Wow, that's not a lot of people to see Taylor. Oh, 1989. Yeah.
Right, we're seeing the grid. We should run through the grid very quickly. Hulkenberg and Sainz on the back row with Yuki Tsunoda and Esteban Ocon, who's very far down for Esteban. And obviously we did a short all about Yuki yesterday. Lance Stroll and then the Bearman. We should have our own couple of rookies nicknames for each of these ones because we've got the Bearman, Colapinto and Hadjar in 14th and 13th. Then we've got Albon starting in 12th, which I don't think he'll be very happy with, and Alonso in 11th. And then we've got Gasly in 10th, Kimi again, Antonelli, who won't be happy really with his 9th place start, I don't think. And he's going to be going very fast into the first corner against Bortoleto and Verstappen. I think that, you talking about a 3-way fight for the front of the grid, I think that one will be an exciting one as well. Then you've got Lawson, who fuck knows how has got into 6th. Russell, Hamilton, Piastri, and then obviously in the front row you've got Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris. Very exciting, isn't it? Track temperature is 53 degrees. We're seeing it on our data. Our telemetry is 50, but if it's 53, that is mad. I mean, the world is getting hotter, isn't it? Because we're in Austria right now. We're not in fucking, I don't know, the tropics. We're in Austria in the middle of summer.
Oh, Andrew's going. Bye, Andrew. Enjoy the game. The game. I keep calling it a game, Emily. It's not a game. Enjoy the race.
I think you can call it a game.
Enjoy the game. Do you know what I mean?
Look who's just bopped in.
Oh, Leonie wants Lando to win. Course she does.
Lando.
Course she does.
I rate that. Why does she like Lando so much?
I actually don't know. I don't know. I think people fancy Lando.
Yeah, I could see that. He's a good-looking young man.
She's probably the same age as Lando.
No, I think Lando's a bit older than her.
How old is Lando?
I think Lando's 23, 24.
I think Leonie's 23 this year. Am I right?
Oh,
am I right? I should know this. I honestly don't know how old anybody in my family is. I'm so bad with it. I swear my mum's been the same age for like 10 years.
She hasn't. The trick is she hasn't. Right, the race is starting in 40 odd seconds.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. This first lap is going to be really good. What are you most looking forward to on this one? Oh.
I feel bad for him and want him to win the championship before Oscar.
Told you she was going to be 22.
22 this year. See, I feel like Leonie's been 21 forever.
Yeah.
I think that Oscar's going to win a championship before Lando will.
Yes, I agree.
Which is sad for him because he's like newer to the scene than
Oscar's going to win
Lando, right?
This year. Yeah. Very much so.
You think Oscar's going to win this year? I think there's a very high chance that Oscar will win this year too. And I think he deserves it. I think we know how much I love Oscar. So
I think it might be done. Right, we're starting on the formation lap. Is our telemetry going to show the formation lap? It should do. It should very much do.
I'm going to sneeze.
Let it out. Off camera, yeah, there you go. Well done.
Oh, the hay fever is...
well done, it's real.
It's hay fever.
Okay, we're fairly lined up, actually.
So we're watching it live?
Yeah, we're watching it live, yeah. But do you remember yesterday, the broadcast was a little bit behind the telemetry? But I think... actually, we might be... Oh, no! Someone hasn't been able to get off the line.
Who is that? It's a William. Oh, no, it's Sainz!
The car is stuck in first gear. They have had an absolute mare.
So Sainz is... They've gone on their formation lap and Sainz is just sat there. You can't get the car out of first gear. I feel so bad for Sainz.
That is gutting.
I love Carlos.
We actually, weirdly, might be a little bit in front of the broadcast. In the broadcast. Than this, which is it is a shame, but that's okay. I think we'll just run it off that. What's he saying now?
Put the subtitles on.
Yeah, come on. I mean, you could put the headphones on if you wanted.
Are they plugged in?
Yeah, I could put it on for you if you want. I'll turn it down. But yeah, we're very close now.
Oh, it's weird. I can hear you in my ears.
Can you? Oh, can you? Oh, that's useful.
I don't know. Actually.
Yeah, no, you can. You should be able to. It should come through. That's good. You can have both on. Is that loud enough so you can hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yellow in track sector 16. DRS.
Oh, we're so ahead.
Aborted start. We're getting here. What are they going to do then? Are they just going to keep going round?
Bye, Lil. Enjoy the race.
You're so ahead of me. Oh, there you go. So, aborted start...
She's watching a dodgy stream, though.
Is she?
Yeah.
What's your prediction for the race? I reckon that there is going to be fireworks into turn 2. Oh, he's got the car going. He's got the car going.
Oh, there he goes.
So, when they say aborted start, what is going to happen? Are they just going to keep going round? Potentially, yeah. Look, they might do another formation lap here. What are they saying? You're not going to be able to...
I can't hear you because you're talking.
Okay. Is that better? You're not going to want that the whole time, though.
They're going to the 10-minute procedure. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, the 10-minute procedure.
Anybody know what the 10-minute procedure is?
Right. So let's just answer Rory's question first. So in terms of okay, they're gonna get the pit crews out again. The cars are not designed for this. This is not good. And Carlos Sainz has fucked over a lot of people by doing this.
Oh, it's not Carlos's fault. Give the guy a break. Come on.
I mean, he shouldn't be doing that. What will they line up and restart the race? How does this work? So we don't know for sure because we are famously a couple of rookies.
Yeah.
But what I believe will happen now is much like last night, Rory. They'll have a little interlude now. They'll have a bit of a formation moment, They'll probably do another formation lap, and then we'll get the race underway. Carlos is going into the pits.
I think he says he's starting from the pits.
They're going to have to. He will have to start from the pits. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, basically what will happen now is they'll get the tyre warmers on. They'll try and keep those tyres nice and warm, but also try and keep the brakes cool, because a lot of brakes have been setting on fire recently.
I mean, that's not good.
No. So Carlos now, is that smoke?
Oh no, Carlos's car's on fire.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's a big fire.
Get out, mate.
Get the fuck out. His car is just fucked. Oh my god. This is
Jesus.
I don't know whether he'll get in trouble. I think this might be the brakes.
He said it was something to do with the brakes.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be in trouble here, but the team will definitely be in trouble because parking a car up
in the pit lane.
In the pit lane is really not a good idea. They're obviously trying to cool the car off now with all of these fans. Poor old Carlos is sat in there while the car is on fire. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not good. Formation lap will start in 10 minutes, so they'll have a 10-minute interlude.
Yeah, there was flames, Rory, coming out the back of his, like round the sides of the wheels almost. They've put it out now, but he's still sat in the car. So I think that's it for Carlos, really, isn't it? How do they sort that?
I mean, though, the problem is now, he's effectively blocking the pit lane exit.
Yeah.
So he's going to be in big trouble, and like I said, the team are going to be in big trouble. There's no way they're going to be able to start this car if they're fire extinguishing the car. So
that comment, I can't chat and watch at the same time, so just popping in while Carlos's car implodes.
That's all right. That's all right, Belfast. I believe Nick is from the Joey and Josh channel.
Welcome.
True crime fan. And you're very, very welcome. I hope when you say you can't chat and watch, you'll still be watching and listening to us, but just not necessarily chatting. Does that make sense? Yeah. Thank you to everyone that is watching. We're very much at the start of our channel journey here.
It's our second ever live stream.
Second ever live stream. First ever race.
So
to get 9 people in here is exciting. So, we keep getting interrupted because we're watching Carlos Sainz's car literally destroy itself. Do you want to give your race prediction for today? What do you think? Let's ask some more direct questions. What do you think? Where do you think Max is going to finish?
I really hope that. I think he's going to get ahead of Liam Lawson's in front of him, isn't it? I think he's going to get Liam Lawson.
Yeah.
I would like for him to finish in 4th, but I don't know if that's like super optimistic. I don't know if he is actually going to get around Lewis Hamilton. And also, like, he had issues with his car yesterday as well, so I don't know if that's fixed.
I think obviously that car is not optimal right now, and the Ferraris are looking very good. And so before that enhancement, you'd probably say that he'd be able to catch someone like Hamilton, who's quite frankly been a bit rubbish recently.
Yeah.
And not really anything per se to do with him. I'll just mute this now so you don't have that. Let me know if you want to do that. But yeah, I don't necessarily think in those times you would have been able to catch them. But now Hamilton has got a very good car. He looks really good. Game over, Carlos jump out. I mean, fucking hell, we knew that at the start of the pit lane. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel so sorry for him. The fire has ripped the rear wing to pieces, let alone the tyres.
James.
JV.
My love.
He's such
James
a legend.
Vowles, who's the team principal, has got like his head in his hands, and it's not going to be a great day for him, I don't think.
What I find really sad for him is he's got a background of engineering excellence and being, you know, the smartest guy in the room, and that's his trainer. Do you remember him from Drive to Survive?
His cousin,
yeah. And managers, I should say, actually, not trainer. And yeah, like you expect that car to be tuned and, you know, quite literally on fire.
Yeah.
But the Williams in the last few weeks have been awful, and now you've got, like, do you remember Carlos could have gone to Alpine, couldn't he?
Oh, is that the other one?
That was the other team that were interested in him.
All right.
Now they're not doing that well either.
I thought that was Jennifer Lawrence then.
Was it?
No, it wasn't at all.
That would be a weird link up.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, I think that Max will actually pull something out here. I think he might finish.
You've seen him like start last and then finish first.
I think he could finish third.
I mean, that was obviously when he had probably a better car, but
yeah, he's finished. I think he could finish third. So everyone in the top 10 other than Gasly is on a medium tyre. So Gasly needs to be going quite well. I was trying to see if Verstappen might have put on a hard tyre potentially to go quite long in the race, but I don't think he is. So yeah, I think he could easily get a podium. Do you know why? Because I feel like shit's going to happen at the front.
Yeah.
And imagine if the McLarens have an issue again. Imagine if they have contact.
I think that he's learnt his lesson, like...
Yeah.
And also, I think it's going to be very interesting now that the McLarens are broken up as well. I think if it was McLaren 1-2 to start, it would have been a bit more of a kind of boring and not much change. But with the... We just got to hope that the Ferraris do well, because they've not really done very well this year at all.
No.
But you said that they made upgrades to their car.
A huge upgrade.
So
huge upgrades. So apparently they are looking really quite strong right now. So yeah, absolutely they could be challenging now right at the top of the grid, which is incredibly exciting for Ferrari fans. And they haven't really had a car that good for a while. Yeah. So it's good for them. I'm also wearing my Mercedes top, so I obviously hope that Russell is going to do well in this race, and I think he will. To be fair, he's had a good amount of pace, but he hasn't. To be fair, he was quite far off the McLarens, mainly in free practice and also in qualifying as well. So
5 minutes.
We're starting. 5 minutes. We're going to start with 19 runners in this race. I always hate it when you lose a runner in the race.
They call them runners.
Well.
Oh, you do. You call them runners.
We've got
I thought I was learning some more like F1 lingo then.
I cannot tell you the temperatures of this seat. Maybe
200 degrees.
Oh, that's Alonso. That's Alonso. Look, he's just trying to zen himself right now.
Humidity is high, 50 degrees.
Has he got some fans on him right now, or?
I don't know.
Is
that a fan there? What's that green thing that looks like?
I think it might be a fan actually.
Whoa.
I think it might be.
Who's this?
So this is you'll get to know. These are the little bots that come in, and unfortunately, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to ban this person, because what will happen is that they'll just keep doing this. Now, what is really funny is they've targeted a stream with 8 viewers.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to get people to watch dodgy streams.
They see the potential.
They do see the potential.
And I love that.
And I rate it. And if do you know what? F1 Austrian Grand Prix Live, ESPN2HD.com. If you do want to subscribe to the channel, you would get something coming up. Do you know what I mean? But you are now muted forever. So have a great life.
Alpine were Renault. Yeah, we went back. So when I started watching Drive to Survive, we started on season 3, and recently, after we finished season 3 to whatever the most recent season was, we started on season 1, and we're like towards the end of season 1 maybe. So I'm just seeing the drama with is it Renault and Red Bull, because they decided to stop using the Renault engines, which is very interesting. But then when did Renault become Alpine? Was that more recently?
Within our Drive to Survive thing, probably 2 or 3 seasons of Drive to Survive, so 3 or 4 years maybe. Dodgy channel, CouplaRookies, fair play. Alpine or Renault, yeah, there you go. Alpine or Renault.
Oh,
Jurgen Klopp is there.
Who's he the manager
Former
of?
professional football manager. You know this. Come on, you know this.
Chelsea.
No, you know this huge team. Just won the league.
Manchester United. Liverpool.
He was the Liverpool manager. There you go. You see, you knew it.
I guess it was my third guess.
He's now the director of football globally for the Red Bull football group. Did you know Red Bull had a group of football teams?
I didn't.
They've got,
that sentence didn't really make much sense to me.
So there are now groups of people buying up football teams in different nations, so that they've got a team in each nation.
Okay.
So, like, for example, they've got Red Bull Leipzig, which were a shit team in Germany they bought, and now that's become like a huge team in Germany.
Right.
Like top 6-5 team in Germany. They've got Red Bull Salzburg, which is in Austria. They've got New York Red Bulls in New York.
Yeah.
I think they have a South American team. They're trying to buy teams up all around the world.
Right.
So, and now obviously Jurgen's got a front row seat into the F1 grid as a result. He was there actually in the Racing Bulls garage. Didn't get the call from Christian Horner, unfortunately. Wasn't in the actual Red Bull garage.
Oh, right.
That probably doesn't like him.
I don't think many people like Horner.
Would you believe I've never watched DTS?
Wow. Nick, you have to watch.
You do.
You have to watch it.
That is going to be a fucking game changer, and I'm jealous
Especially
that you get to watch 7 seasons of brilliant.
I think because you're already an F1 fan, you'll
love it.
Yeah.
Don't watch The Seat.
Was
which is
that
movie.
WhatsApp sponsored?
Yeah.
I don't know if
branded content.
Anybody else has watched that The Seat on Netflix.
All about Kimi Antonelli.
It's all about them signing Kimi basically at Mercedes, and we were like, oh great, it's like was it like an hour and a half? Oh no, it was shorter.
It was like
45 minutes.
Less than an hour, I think.
It's the biggest sort of shit I've ever seen. It was just one big WhatsApp ad. And then Toto was like, I'm gonna call Kimi. Let's do a group WhatsApp and tell him. And it was just all very weird.
And also, like, I'm sorry to say this, Meta, but you don't really need to advertise WhatsApp. Like, pretty much everyone in the entire world's got WhatsApp.
Well, actually, the US don't use WhatsApp.
Yeah, but it's not like...
It's not they can't get it, but, like, they just don't use it as much, I guess.
Here we go.
Renault were Lotus, Lotus were Renault, Renault were Benetton, and Benetton were... I've not heard of Benetton or Tolman.
Andrew's going, like, back in time. So we're like... Benetton, Michael Schumacher started his career at Benetton, so that shows you how long ago that is.
Way before my
And that time. Benetton were... I believe a clothes retailer. United Colours of Benetton.
No way.
Do you remember that?
No.
There's a shop called United Colours of Benetton, I believe, and they were the main sponsor of the F1 team. And that's why it was called Benetton. But yeah, like basically, what Andrew is rightly saying here is there are teams that have been known as something else that have morphed into new teams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
for fuck's sake!
Oh
no! I was gonna say we had another car stalled on the fucking grid.
Oh god, that was so funny.
There you go, Belfast Crafty. Nick has just said Benetton is who Schumacher started with. You beat me to it. See, there's some knowledge in this chat.
You have knowledge.
No, I don't have the knowledge. These guys have the knowledge. Yeah. We are being educated as a couple of rookies. Here in the chat with our wonderful viewers. We now have 9. We had 10 a minute ago. So we had double figures. Can you guys all do me a favour, and us a favour? Like the stream. It massively helps
more
because
people will see it.
More people will see it. And that will be amazing to get a few more people into the couple of rookies fandom.
Amen.
Amen to that. Did you mention Red Bull are in some capacity involved with Leeds United? No, they are sponsored by Leeds United, but I don't think are owned by Red Bull, but they Leeds United have a big front shirt Red Bull logo, which is actually a very cool shirt.
Yeah.
Which I'm reticent to say is
what
Chelsea are meant to
it?
hate Leeds. White, pure white. Ray said I lied before you even started. Oh, Ray, you spoiled
ahead of
us.
The game.
You spoiled us always.
Right,
we got a formation lap about to end. We fucking hope. I feel like I've had a weekend of
chatting.
Delays.
Oh, delays and chatting.
Like literally, like I've just want a sporting event to start and finish
At the time
it's meant to. Yeah.
I think Josh is probably just gonna sit in silence and stare at a wall for the rest of these when this stream is done.
I hope so, because it's been a lot of chatting shit. But I've massively enjoyed it. To be fair, right, we're on board, I believe, with Max Verstappen. Have you heard? That's the chef behind the. They call him chefs. Marco, I think his name is. It's now. He might retire soon, and it might be Sebastian Vettel. Do you remember Sebastian Vettel?
Who's going to take over Red Bull?
Yeah, pretty much be like the I suppose motorsport consultant. Oh, for fuck's sake! It always turns off when the race is about to start, but that's okay. Right, so we've got the cars on the grid. We haven't got any red lights yet. Let's hope they're not sitting there. Even Uber Eats will be delayed tonight.
We're not going to take the risk.
Right, here we go. We're going to have some racing starting very soon. We've got all 5 red lights. Oh, and we've got Binksy with us. And we're off! Starting the Grand Prix. First corner. Piastri on the outside.
Piastri's gone it. No.
I told you. And that's race over.
No. Right, let's just turn the stream off now.
That is race over.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, so Piastri's already going to be looking to make a move on Lando. This is the time to do it, Oscar.
Do it.
There's going to be a crash here.
Oh,
Antonelli's here, Verstappen.
No!
He's here, Verstappen.
No!
They'll be out. Verstappen will be done.
No!
This is massive.
Fuck
I
off!
told you that Kimi Antonelli, we said this before the race even started. We said that Kimi would be coming aggressively for Max Verstappen, and we saw it happening. I haven't even seen where any of the other guys are. We've got Bortoletto, who was in 6th, I think. He's dropped down.
Oh, Charles. Oh, that's not Charles.
So Charles is there with Hamilton. Safety car. We've got the safety car, so the cars will slow down. I mean, a fair safety car. Do we know where Verstappen is? Verstappen and Antonelli are still on the corner, so he's out of the car. He's out of the car.
Oh God, babe, that was like 3 seconds.
So they've already got the
tractor's here.
And this is
Kimi, for fuck's sake.
The problem, what happened there?
I didn't actually see it. No, I'm just gonna blame Kimi because I know that's what Red Bull are gonna do, and I'll do whatever Red Bull do.
Yeah, get the shirt out now. I think what happened there is that Kimi misjudged the speed of the corner. He went in very shallow, i.e., not on the racing line, and oh fuck me, he's nearly knocked over someone there. And he locked his brakes, and that was just it. I don't think Max will be in the penalty point zone right now. If he has one more penalty point, he'll miss a race. I don't think that was his fault.
No, I'd like to see a replay.
And now Max Verstappen is just going to literally give Kimi Antonelli the wanker sign.
No, he's probably going to be like, "Are you okay?" Like, he's actually quite a nice guy.
He's not. He's going to literally go over and headbutt him in a second.
Nah. He's going to call him a pussy.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. That shows you how quickly the car's come.
Sorry, Toto.
Oh, God. He's got the WhatsApp.
There's the WhatsApp.
Though, so don't worry.
I'm actually annoyed.
It's gutting, isn't it? I did think that there would be an incident involving Max Verstappen because just the way I thought he might have been the aggressor.
Are we going to see a replay of this?
This is the replay right now. Man, if only Grosjean would be there, he'd be crashing immediately. So
there's
here we
Max. I'm watching.
Max Verstappen
did Lawson.
Max was in 6th there, so he did both Lawson and
of course he did.
Bortoletto.
Of course he did.
I mean, obvious because both of them are not as good the drivers as Max, but he did them off the line. He did them off the line. So
this is so hard to watch.
None of these guys in front of them really affected what was going on behind. Max is in a good position here.
He goes for Kimi.
He's getting the slip screen. He's on the racing line here. Kimi's just coming out of
that's
nowhere.
Kimi. Oh, and he
just couldn't
T-bones
stop.
him.
He just couldn't stop.
That's so disappointing.
It's completely Kimi's fault.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think Max could have done anything.
He didn't even see him.
To avoid this. I mean, yeah, you
didn't even see him.
He just fucked. What is Max going to be saying? I'm out. I got hit. A crazy fucking idiots. You got to rate that. I love that they blur it, but I wish I could see a zone in which it wasn't blurred.
Yeah. Oh, here is Kimi's view.
He's turning, but the car isn't turning.
Yeah.
I hope he's apologising here.
Yeah, of course he is.
Lock the rear, which is interesting. I think he locked the front. Let's try and watch this one back here. So Kimi's going to be coming on the outside here.
Okay.
I think it was the front left that he locked, to be honest. There's going to be a lot of debris on the track.
Come on. Come up here.
Come on. He didn't like the loud noises. I jinxed him. Nick said I jinxed him by saying he'd be on the podium. We said it. I said podium.
Yeah.
And you said fourth.
I can't, like, part of me now is like, what's the point? What's the point in watching this race?
No, with your Max T-shirt on, you're gonna have to change at least.
Oh no!
Hadjar's got in for the pits. That must have been some contact in that incident. He was also, I think, involved. But the safety car is now ending. We'll get some racing now. We should call it 3 rookies, really, shouldn't we? Because Binksy's a rookie.
You're half a second ahead of my TV, and I'm wondering how you're spotting everything so quickly.
Oh, there you go. She's Emily's very observant.
Yeah. Very
observant. Right, we've got a green flag now, so we'll be starting racing. I think they are racing now. Here he is. Good boy.
Hello. Are you gonna come down? Come on. Oh,
Jesus.
Very graceful. Very graceful.
Whatever you do, Binks, just don't touch that keyboard. Do you know what I mean? sponsored by Binksy. Right, we're racing again. Thanks for that distraction, Binks. And we're underway. We're back on that turn 2. I think this is technically turn 3 actually, because I feel there's a little tiny corner on the straights. What's happened there?
That?
Someone's just gone wide. One of the racing bulls.
One of them gave him a little tap.
One of the racing bulls.
Yeah, that was a really good start by Piastri.
Oh, here we go. Is this Russell on Hamilton?
Yeah, it is.
So Russell was very close to Hamilton. Bearing in mind these guys were former teammates, obviously probably have a lot of love and respect for each other, to be fair.
Yeah, I think they get on.
And I think Hamilton's dropped him a little bit there. He got as close as 0.056 seconds away from him, which is very close indeed. Are we going to watch the instant again here, or is this a different one? Is this where the
This is the two, it's Haas and
it was a Haas that went wide.
Yeah.
Colapinto is up to 11th. Fucking hell.
Where did he start?
He started in 15th, I think.
Wow.
Surprisingly, Stroll hasn't gone up too many places.
Where is he? Oh, 13th.
He's 13th. Fastest lap, Lando Norris, a 1:10. So bearing in mind that fastest ever lap was a 1:03.
Lewis just closed the door.
Oh, well.
I don't know what that means.
Effectively blocked him. But George has got the DRS. Doesn't look like Hamilton does have DRS as we watch. Big Max. Is that gutting?
He looks not that bothered by it.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much he could have done there.
To me, though, like watching and seeing, like I can't imagine anything more frustrating as a driver than something happening like with Sainz with his brakes setting on fire and with Max and someone just like completely knocking him off the course.
Yeah, agreed.
Anything more frustrating because there's literally nothing you can do.
Now, the subtext we alluded to this yesterday on the stream, is that there is a clause in Max's contract that if he's not performing well or the team is not performing well, we obviously don't know the intricacies of this detail of this clause, but if they aren't doing very well, there is a clause in the contract that he can leave Red Bull. He's under contract until 2028.
This is what the word on the street.
And so, could this be the door very much opening for?
I don't think that's a
Mercedes move.
Fair way out though, because like it's not like the team performed badly. He just got hit by another.
Yeah, but all it is here we go. As we watch Piastri on Lando.
Maybe there will be another crash.
Here you go.
They are definitely racing each other, right?
They've said that they can race.
What do you guys think about? I don't know if you saw, but was it George Russell said that Verstappen and Toto have been in discussion for Max to join Mercedes. They've not actually said like when that would be, and then Christian Horner did a counter interview where he was like, classic Christian Horner, like bullshit shit sandwich sort of thing, and he was basically like, these conversations happen, like this is how it goes, but we all know good and well that Max is under contract with Red Bull till 2028, but I don't know I just don't know if Max is a Mercedes driver. He doesn't give Mercedes vibes. I feel like he's a bit too edgy for Mercedes.
He could be. He absolutely could be. I mean, look, Max is going to be wanting to be in a car that's competitive. And I think what's been clear this season is that the Red Bull car isn't competitive. They've lost Adrian Newey, who was the mastermind behind that car. Yeah. And what is I'm just watching this now, what's quite depressing about this is the McLarens are, your call on the racing situation, Piastri, he's so calm, isn't he? What is quite sad about this is they've dropped the Ferraris. They've just completely dropped them. I'm trying to get these graphics to work, but they're not. They'll come back on very soon. Incident involving cars 43 Colapinto and 87 Bearman. That was where the Bearman was pushed off the track. Alonso is up to 10th, which you love to see. Bortoletto still in 8th. Albon has risen like a salmon.
Like a salmon?
Yeah.
Is that a phrase?
Yeah, like a salmon. Salmons go upstream. They go out of the water.
Risen like a salmon?
Risen like a salmon.
That's not...
Google it.
I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Google it.
I just need to make some notes.
Are you making your notes?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And
Max crash.
Crash.
So, there is a big gap forming here, as we have got the telemetry back up now, and to be fair, I think we've got oh no, we are still behind on telemetry very slightly, but these guys have dropped them. We're talking about a gap now of 3 seconds to Leclerc in between Piastri, which is a crazy amount. Is this saying 5 out of 10? 5 out of 70. Oh, the telemetry is way off. Let's see if I go into this one. Is this better? No.
What was the phrase you said? Up like a salmon.
Risen like a salmon. Let us know in the chat if risen like a salmon.
We've already
is a
had.
phrase.
Nick said I've never heard that.
Oh.
Risen like a salmon.
Give Shoal time, Nick, as well. No
He's
one
had
is giving him
years.
any time. Yeah, he's been involved for a very long time. I don't know why this is.
Risen like a salmon isn't a widely recognised or established phrase in English, but it does get used informally or humorously to describe someone getting up, often from bed or a seated position.
Risen like a salmon.
Riffs on the image of a salmon leaping upstream.
There you go.
Wow, you're not stupid.
There you go. I've used it before, so I must have heard it from somewhere.
The example is, I was dead to the world, but then heard the postman at the door. Rose like a salmon.
Rose like a salmon. Oh, look, here we go. The telemetry has just popped back in, so now we are 9 out of 70, which is good. Thank God. Yeah, look, I know I chat a lot of shit, but that you know.
I mean, you did do English literature, so.
I don't think risen like a salmon is.
You didn't ever
I think it's a
study
football
that.
term. I think it's a football thing because you rise for a header.
Rise like a
salmon.
phoenix.
No, rise like a salmon because a salmon comes out. A salmon has to imagine this, right? They have to swim upstream. They have to swim in the water, jump, and that's where the bears get them.
That's why they're big boys.
Just like the bear man. Look at this turn here. Albon on Gasly.
Oh wow, Albon's doing great. He's sixth up
now.
from 12th.
Yeah, that is a major.
I like to see that.
You love to see that as a James Vowles fan.
Yeah. And as an Albon fan, I like Albon.
Oh, we've got 2 exclamation marks on the bear man and Colapinto. I think that is because they're both being investigated.
Piastri's close to Lando. Oh.
Every day's a learning day. We'll try and do a word of the day equivalent, a phrase of the day in each CouplaRookies stream.
Yeah.
These guys are 100% racing, and I can't believe how close Piastri has been able to maintain.
0.2 now.
Yeah, this is tight. And with you got to remember, we said 3 DRS zones.
Yep.
And so that this is a track where you can get past. And if Oscar now gets to, let's say, 0.3 or 0.4, he'll give him a good go down the straight. Let's see if he's got the traction out of the corner. The DRS flap is open.
He's not going fast.
No,
he's
not enough, but he's catching up on him.
Oh, we've got someone new.
Average Adzi is another huge member of the Joey and Josh football channel, but also is a Chelsea fan as well. So Average Adzi is a huge supporter of mine. And Adzi, you might not know, but this is Emily, my lovely fiancée.
Hello.
And is my partner in crime in life and also on this channel.
Yeah. It's a great way of describing it.
Thank you. Right, we're watching a pass here.
Oh, no!
Lando, so Piastri got ahead of him. Lando's now fighting back.
0.051.
Yeah, that was so tight. Piastri backed out of that one. But remember, they're going to be towing each other along here. Whoever gets in front is going to be towing it. Oh, Oscar's, he thought about it. He's got the inside line. Lando's had to leave it.
I get so nervous watching these two now.
I know, there's going to be a
Oh
crash.
my god.
The thing with these guys now is they don't need to be very, very aggressive here. They really don't need to be massively aggressive.
I do think it's crazy, like, you know how with like Red Bull they've got Max, who is their number 1 driver, and you'd say most teams have a number 1 driver.
Yeah.
But obviously these two, they're being allowed to race each other, and they're both very, very, very good drivers.
They are.
But is it going to work with where you have 2 strong drivers? Like, does that work as a team dynamic? I don't know.
Well, this is the thing. Like, it hasn't been working.
Like last week it didn't, or was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Whenever the Canada race was.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I think, because we had a week off, didn't we? It didn't work. Oh, the Bear Man is in the pits. Adzi's just asked who you support.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Show Adzi the t-shirt. Show Adzi the t-shirt. As you can see,
it's quite a sore subject.
Max Verstappen, and as you can see, I've got my Mercedes T-shirt on, but I'd say I've got joint allegiances. I do feel very soft spot to Williams as well, Adzi, mainly because they're blue. So what is this DRS thing that's lighting up the position box? So that is when, Rory, that is when they're using DRS. So as you can see on our graphic, Emily, it actually shows you when they're opening DRS up. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
When it lights up in green. Can I just say, guys, let us know if you're enjoying these graphics, because I think these graphics are really good. They are, I would say, 5 to 10 seconds behind what we're watching, but there's not much we can do on that. But I think they look really nice. I think they're useful because you know that we're now on lap.
Is this full screen?
12,
are we going to be full screen on the stream or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it.
What do you mean?
I've got a new person. There's someone from Chelsea fan.
Yeah, that's another Chelsea fan, JP CFC. JP basically said to me on the stream last night, he said, I don't know anything about F1, but I'm going to give the stream a go.
That's nice.
So I appreciate you coming in. And JP's changed his display picture last night. He had Jadon Sancho, who now doesn't play for Chelsea anymore. And he's gone for Pedro Neto on my recommendation.
I don't know who either of those people are, but
there you go.
I love that for
They're good. They're good players. I'm a massive Max fan too.
Yes.
Being Australian, I also like Piastri. But Red Bull is definitely my number one. So there you go. You've now got a friend.
Yeah, I also like Piastri, but I would agree Red Bull is. I have a big soft spot for Red Bull.
Yes.
Big.
You do.
Huge.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say you were anywhere near supporting Piastri.
I want him to win. Well, I don't think Max is going to win the championships this year.
No, he's not.
But I would like Piastri to win.
Okay.
Over if it was like Lando or Piastri, I think I would go Piastri.
So if you could choose anyone other than Max to win the championship, who would you want?
Oh, not based on the current.
How good they are.
I would love to see Charles win.
Yeah.
Has he won yet?
Charles has not won a championship, no.
Wow. I think I have a big soft spot for him as well.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. And then it would be quite nice for Lewis to win again, because I feel like. But has he peaked? Is it over?
Who did you say?
Lewis.
Has he peaked? Yes. Is it over? Probably. Is the answer to that question, unfortunately.
But that's just part of being an athlete, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not necessarily even. I think his individual skill is still immense, but I just think he's in a car that isn't competitive.
Yeah.
It might be competitive now, but saying that, the McLarens have dropped them. Look at the bear man here.
Well, how far behind?
They're very far behind.
Is this 5 seconds?
5 seconds.
Here?
Yeah. They're very.
The
far
McLarens
behind.
are just too good.
Yeah, they are. They're going to walk this now. The McLarens. Look at, we've got another DRS here. Is he going to go for the pass? So basically, all Piastri needs to do is just put pressure on him. Also, can I just say, the two drivers that are racing in the same car should not have any colour of the helmet that are the same, because you can't. Like Piastri's helmet's got a little bit of yellow in. It's very confusing.
I can't really make out the colour from there.
So yellow.
Helmet,
yeah.
What's Lando got?
No, Lando's in his yellow helmet.
Oh.
Lando's got a fluorescent yellow helmet that he's famous for. Piastri's got a yellow line there. That's why I keep getting confused.
We've never been to an F1 race, no.
No.
Unless you have as a kid.
No, my dad went to Silverstone once, and I actually said I didn't want to go, but I was only 7 or 8 years old. So.
What are they? Have you been? What are they like to spectate? Because it's very much just like, zoom.
Yeah, zoom.
I've been to the motorbikes. So it's Donington Park once as a kid.
MotoGP.
I think so. I had to camp out, and there was a huge spider there. I never did that again.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you see the spider. I mean, Adzi's used to it living in Australia.
Yeah. So true.
Are
you were you a Daniel Ricciardo fan? Because I'm a huge fan of Daniel Ricciardo after watching Drive to Survive. I think he's probably, like, charismatically my favourite F1 driver of all time.
I think so. I think he's got something about him.
He's just a great guy.
Yeah, I think he's got something about him for sure. Nick's saying, I haven't looked at your graphics, but I'm watching on TV, listening and chatting on my phone, but my eyes are on the TV. Well, give us 10 seconds and let us know what the graphics are like.
Yeah. The numbers used to be really large on the car, so you could easily tell them apart.
Yeah. I went to the Spanish one on my own 20 years ago, and Schumacher won.
Wow.
That's a cool one. What track was it back then? Was it Madrid? No, I think it might have been this one. We need Lyco. All corners, Charles.
Lyco?
don't know what that
Any people know what LICO means?
to help a couple of rookies out.
We need Andrew back on here to tell us what that is. LICO on all corners.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's lost a second.
Oh, my God. Lando could have had a big moment there. He was off into the gravel.
Got to get your head in the game, Lando.
Lando... How the fuck is Lando still ahead after doing that? That could be Albon. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Williams
has fucked it, and he just got up to 5th. He came into the pits, and I was like, what's going on?
Wasn't there another race where both Williamses were
like literally
written
Canada?
Off? Was it Canada? Yeah. They need to sort. There's an engine problem or something that they had last time.
It was the fucking tyres for.
Was it?
Albon. Oh, to be a fly on the wall of James Vowell's bedroom right now. Do you know what I mean? You'd see some fun stuff there. Well, as in, you know what he's like.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see all of it. It was in Barcelona. Oh, that's cool.
You lived there for a couple of years. Wow.
Opportunity to make turn 6. They said something about turn 6 to Lando there. I only really got into F1 properly the year that Max Verstappen won the championship for the first time. But I really like what I've seen in Ricciardo. I've never been into an F1 race in Melbourne. It's so expensive. That is such a shame. Yeah. It's in the middle of a park and they price people out of it. It's mad, isn't it? Although, Adzi, I think that there's a fuckload of people that go. I think there's like 200,000 people that go to that one. Yuki's just wheel banged Alonso, I think.
Go on.
It might have been Stroll, actually.
That's fine.
Who lost a bit of wing
I think it was
Yuki, I think it was.
Where's looking?
Don't know where he is. He's probably avoiding
us.
us.
Williams did start really strong.
They did, and they've fucked it ever since. Sonoda's Stroll incident has been noted, so there might be some penalties there.
Sonoda's doing well.
Well, he needs to now.
He's above his 11th place average.
Box to Russell. We've lost so many cars already in this. So many cars. Russell pitting quite early, I'd say. On mediums. Gap to Bortoletto, 20 seconds in 6th. That's a big gap. Do you see the big bull there? A big bull on the track.
Is this the Red Bull Ring?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Might be Stroll, that's fair. Oh, I do feel bad for hating on Stroll, but it's just so easy.
I mean, everyone hates on Stroll because he's a bit. Like,
I do feel bad for him. Though.
I actually don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for him that he carries on in a sport that he obviously doesn't enjoy that much.
But he might love it. He might just not be the best at it. It's like me with my running. Like I love it, but
he doesn't enjoy it.
You know, I'm not
maybe
great.
Stroll is the slower runner of F1.
I think the difference is Stroll is actually like still somehow with all the top people.
Yeah.
So he has that.
He's the slowest of the top people.
Yeah.
Right, Russell's in the pit.
To be fair, he's doing all right here.
Russell's gonna go down a few positions, and Yuki's just pitted as well. So after you just said Yuki is in the points, he's already let us down and dropped right down the pecking order. Look at the two Ferraris are quite close to each other still.
God, look at Lando and they're like on each other.
Right on each other. Yeah, they're right on each other.
Oh, Norris.
What's he saying? Can you hear him? I used to drive in an online league on F1 games. This is my favourite track to drive. Do you know what, Adzi? Someone else said that yesterday. They said they really enjoyed that. I don't love this track to drive in the games, weirdly. I always look up the tyres. What was he saying? Did you hear
They were just talking about the pitting strategy. I just missed the end of it.
I mean, the pitting strategy could be incredibly crucial. Because, like, if one of the pits is 1 second faster than the other, or even half a second, or even 0.3 of a second, it makes a difference. Oh! Huge lock-up there for Piastri. Huge lock-up, and could have easily wiped him out.
I thought he was a goner then.
Look at Bortoletto up in 5th from Nick. That's so true. He's only there because, obviously, Russell's pitted. Lando is boxing. I think that Piastri would want to be boxing first because he's now got a big flat spot in his tyre. But this is now where Piastri needs to go for it.
He needs to put his foot down.
Yeah.
Just put your foot down.
Do you know what's so interesting is Lando needs to take this incredibly seriously now. He needs to have a good stop.
Guess the time. I'm going to say 2.8. Oh, that felt long. 3.1.
That is Piastri's race then, I think. If Piastri has a good stop, this is what I was saying literally, 5 seconds ago. If they have any fuck up in the pit stops.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about 3.1, they could do a 2.3, 2.4.
And now Norris has got to get past Hamilton and Leclerc if they don't pit as well, right?
Yeah, they'll be pitting soon.
Yeah.
They've put Norris on hard, which will mean
he's going to be on them for the rest of the...
He could potentially be on them for the rest of the race. Could be.
So he's going to start a bit slower and then speed...
Quick, get the rest. Let's see your pace in free air now, see what you can do.
I have a flat spot.
We know he's got a fucking
What's a flat spot?
So basically, where he locked up the tyres, the tyres literally get a flat area on them because it burns the rubber off the bottom of the tyres. Oh my god,
that was a bad one.
That was centimetres. So what's coming in here?
This is not Lando.
Yeah, but what's he done? Why are we seeing this?
I'm not sure. Is there a...
They're just watching how slow it was, I think.
It felt slow.
Yeah, it was slow.
I love guessing.
That's a fun
Weirdly,
game.
I really love guessing, and I feel like because I've seen so many of them now, you usually... I mean, I literally said 2.8, so I was quite a few... I was quite...
Hey, you were quite close. You were closer than I was.
But you've even though it's like 3 seconds, which is,
instant,
quick.
Almost, yeah.
But you do get a feel for it. Data looks okay on the flat spot. Let's continue. So Piastri's carrying on, even though
it's not pleasant. I love how just chilled he is. He's just like if that was Max Verstappen, he'd be going, "The tyres are fucked.
Yeah,
the tyres are fucking awful." Blah, blah, blah. And he's just going, "It's not pleasant, but it's all right." As we watch Hulkenberg just do Bortoletto. So Hulkenberg had come in earlier, and he's managed to get one over his teammate. But Bortoletto will probably pass both of these guys, I think. They used to do refueling too on the pit stops. That made such a difference to the pit stop times back when Ferrari were the best at the strategy.
What is that? What's the refueling?
So basically, back in the day, they didn't fuel the cars all the way, and so you literally had petrol going into the cars.
Oh wow!
So they literally had a big pump machine that would blast the petrol in, and pit stops were longer, and therefore there was more shit that could go wrong, and the reason why more shit could go wrong, the reason why they changed is because there was a lot of fires.
I was going to say, is it something to do with the fire?
Yeah. Look at where Lawson is now. I think Lawson hasn't pitted. Question: better to be 4 seconds behind Lando with more delta, or 1.5 seconds behind forward delta. So basically, that means they're talking about when they're going to pit him and how long they want to see him out for.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. This is the thing, Nick. A lot of people always laugh at you, going, "There was a golden era in the sport and things were better back then." But the refueling did make pit stops more important. Now it's just chuck a few new tyres and you might lose 0.1 a second, whereas back in the day there was a lot more difference in times. So Piastri is out leading. I don't think.
Who's this? Hulkenberg, or is this?
Was that
a replay?
That was Bortoletto getting in front of the Bearman.
Is Bortoletto the guy from South America?
No, that's Colapinto. He's from Argentina. Bortoletto,
Norris?
I think, is Italian. Lando doing a good job. Oscar's pace hasn't really picked up, so we could be on for a race. Yeah, don't know if you know that. We've got a race going on.
He's got a way to go. He's But I guess Piastri has to pit at some point too. Oh, there he is. Piastri's going into pit now.
We've got 10 viewers right now. Thank you very much to everyone viewing. If you haven't liked the stream, give us a like.
And if you've not said hello, don't be shy.
Don't be shy. And if you're not subscribed, give us a subscription as well.
Yeah, we've yet to see the dancing cat.
Oh God, you teased them about the dancing cat.
Sorry.
We might see a dancing cat in here one.
Yeah,
soon.
I think he might be in bed.
Oh, that's all right.
It's very hot in here now.
Here we go. Piastri in the pits.
How long? Let's see.
Oh God, look at him bounce there.
Wait.
2.7. Quick.
I think 3. That felt long. 3.4.
3.4. The McLarens have had an absolute western. Absolute western. Average
Bortoleto not Brazilian?
I thought Bortoleto was Italian.
It sounds Italian.
I saw his flag earlier. Okay, well there you go. It might be Brazilian. Bortoleto. He is Brazilian. Excuse me. That's what you get from the CouplaRookies channel.
So where's Colapinto?
Colapinto is Argentinian.
Oh, okay.
So they're both South American. So you were right.
I was right. See, I do know something.
Yeah.
Sure, it was a fluke, but
that is a very Italian name for a very Brazilian man. Look at him bumping all the way there. So what? Oh, they couldn't get the tyre off. Oh, fuck me. That engineer is in big trouble.
Is it a different team to the one that Norris has?
No.
It's the same.
Same pit crew, yeah. Yeah, it's the team's pit crew. So we're looking at where Piastri is. If you see him on the map now, he's quite far behind Lando. He's 6 seconds behind him. So I've got no idea how he's that far back.
Who?
Piastri's 6 seconds behind him. A minute ago, he was 0.2 seconds behind him. Charles is in the pit, so Lewis is now leading
Lewis.
the race.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
He won't be going very long on those tyres, those mediums. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, Antonelli is Italian. I'm pretty sure of that as well.
Kimi is Italian. Yeah.
I love the name Kimi, and I love how it seems to be a racing name.
Yeah, but I think he was named after Kimi.
Kimi Räikkönen, yeah. I think it's a cool name.
It's a really cool name. And
I do think there are, like, me and Josh were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. There are some names in F1 that, like, they're racing names. Like, Lando Norris is a racing driver's name.
Max Verstappen is
I don't
a
know.
racing
I
name.
don't know about Max Verstappen.
Verstappen is at 100%.
No, but, like, Lando Norris, I think Kimi is a racing name.
Kimi is a racing name.
Not so much Kimi Antonelli, but Kimi Räikkönen is a racing
Kimi Räikkönen.
name.
I mean, Mika Hakkinen. I mean, to be fair, I'm naming drivers that I enjoyed. But, like, Mika as well. His name is Mika Hakkinen. That was a good name.
Are there any other names that, like, you would just see that and you're like, that's a racing driver's name? Like, John Smith is not a racing driver's name.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Schumacher, I don't know, maybe that's because... I think it's because you think about
I think
it,
because
Schumacher,
he's
the surname, is quite a racing-y name.
I don't know. I think it's just because he's, like, an iconic driver. Lewis Hamilton is not a racing driver's name.
I don't think Charles is either.
Fernando Alonso, on the border of being
No, I would say that was one, yeah. No, I would.
I think Alonso is, but I'm not sure about Fernando.
There's a lot of Alonso sportsmen and women. And so, here we go. Charles is gonna go for it.
Who's he gone?
Alonso's just let him have the space there. I don't think he's even tried to fight that, which is interesting indeed. Is Lawson in third? What the fuck is going on?
How has he done that?
I don't think he's pitted, or he's pitted a long time ago.
Mika Hakkinen. I've never heard of him before. Who did he race with?
He was Schumacher's biggest rival, and Nick hated him because of it. He raced for McLaren.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day when McLaren weren't in papaya, they were racing in black and grey, black and silver.
Black and grey.
But they were. That sounds like it's a shit car, but those cars were iconic. Oh wow, he's just sold him a dummy there, Bortoleto.
Stroll's 18 seconds behind.
The Italian Brazilian. Who's 8 seconds behind?
Stroll.
Yeah, what?
What?
He's 18 seconds. What has happened to him? Piastri, feedback from the pit wall. The manoeuvre turn 4 with the front lockout was too marginal. We can't do that again. So they've gone very, very bad boy. Oh wow, Charles Leclerc up the inside of Liam Lawson. Done him. Way more pace. So Hamilton's now got to try and do these points in between.
George Russell seems like the name of a lawyer. I think if you heard him speak, you'd also think he was some sort of like lawyer or he doesn't give cool racing driver to me. He gives like
office job,
cute little geeky city boy.
yeah.
That like has left his parents' house for the first time.
Yeah, fair enough. Love that your stream is in 1440. I have a feeling, Ray. Don't quote me on this. I have a feeling you might be able to bump that up to 4K.
Wow.
Thank me later. Hakkinen was McLaren Mercedes when they were one team. Can you believe that? McLaren Mercedes. One team.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I always knew them as McLarens.
I wonder what Verstappen is doing right now.
He's probably on his
screaming
PlayStation. He loves his PlayStation. Max Verstappen, when he stops racing, goes straight on to racing games.
I reckon he's gone straight into his private jet and he's probably gone home to see his little baby.
The airport is 5 minutes away.
He's probably back in Monaco by now then, hey?
I mean, if he didn't have to do all his press activities, I'm sure he'd do it. Why don't you just get the press activities done now? Like, no joke, what actually has happened to Stroll? Like, look at where he is. Stroll is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
It's like me when I try and play Mario Kart online, I'm always at the back.
Like, Stroll should just fucking retire at this point. Both from this race and also generally from the sport. Oh, here we go. Hamilton on the outside of Liam Lawson. That's a nice pass. Big up to 10 of you that are in here right now. Thank you very much for watching us.
Thank you.
If you haven't liked the stream, like it right now. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for a dancing cat. Is this Hamilton on Alonso on the big straight? It's just gutting to see Alonso getting done.
Yeah.
By, obviously, you know, getting done by Hamilton is one thing, but just getting passed by Liam Lawson and that sort of thing is sad. Bloody hell, the Bear Man's gone on a fucking, basically a race simulator where he's battered all over the place there. And we're back to having the two McLarens at the front. Lawson is on 29 lap old tyres, so him and Alonso will be coming in soon. Gasly, I've got no grip. I'm about to spin at every corner. Well, it sounds like Gasly might be coming into the pits very soon. At least you get a bullet,
my God.
Bill.
That bullet.
When are they going to get that power up in F1? Eh?
Yeah.
Max Verstappen is a bullet. I can imagine it.
He wouldn't need the bullet.
No, he wouldn't.
He'd get the shit ones.
He
He'd
is
just
the
get the
bullet.
banana peels because he's always at the front.
Yeah, fair. Yuki, who we thought was doing so well, now in 14th.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's been a big crash. That will be a safety car for sure.
Yuki and who was that?
Oh no! Wow.
Oh, he's fine.
Managed to drive on.
Well done.
Yuki will absolutely get a penalty for that, and therefore will slip down the pecking order. I think, unfortunately.
So he just had a little collision, but it's all good now.
What I find really sad about this is Colapinto's going to be under some more pressure now, and that was not his fault at all. Is he going to come into the pits right now to serve his penalty immediately?
Oh, have they given him one? Where's
No, they won't do it that quickly, but he'll get one there for sure. Oh, just didn't leave enough space.
That was a great recovery from Colapinto.
Is he watching? He is looking in his mirrors. I mean, that's definitely a penalty for Yuki. Definitely. To be fair to Colapinto, gets straight on with it, doesn't he?
Yeah. I love that shot.
Oh look, here you go. Look, they've replaced the front wing.
10 seconds. It's just no point, Yuki.
You know when you're behind Lance Stroll that you got something wrong. Bloody Stroll. Yuki is just, he's fucked. Yuki might get replaced. They might. Can you imagine if they put Liam Lawson back in the car?
But I don't think Liam Lawson is a better driver than Yuki.
I don't know. If you're
do you
Yuki,
think they'd swap them?
Do you not say to them, let's go for it, let's go back to Racing Bulls, I'll be better off there anyway?
Do you think they'd do the swap?
I don't think they would now. But I could see it happening.
I'm very interested to... so this is my first season watching Formula One where we get to kind of the summer break and they start to make some changes for the following season. So I'm like excited to experience these like shocking changes in teams and backstabbing.
It's called silly season for a reason, isn't it?
Is that what it's called? Silly season.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Is this the Bear Man? No, it's Ocon on Gasly. There's no love lost in this fight. Gasly's gone very wide there. He won't have the traction out of this corner. So Ocon he's 100% gonna go for him here.
No.
Gasly's tried to cover it off, but it doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean it's over. I think Ocon will get around him here. What's the gap now? It's only 0.1 of a second. It's gone up to 0.3 now. he could get him on this straight. Watch the DRS open here. Bang. It's quite a short straight, this one.
Is he going to go? He's going to...
No, he's going to bide his time because he's going to wait because there's another DRS zone in the corner.
Lawson's pit stop was 2.2 seconds.
Was it?
That's crazy.
That's really good. That's really good. Lawson could be on for some points here for sure. For some good points.
Oh, there he goes. See you later.
Oh, he's done him. He's absolutely done him. The DRS got him there, and Ocon is into 9th position, which is very good for the Hasses. Gene will be happy.
I've got to call Gene.
I've got to call Gene.
I wonder what Gunther's doing right now.
I hope he's watching it.
Bring him back.
10-second time penalty for Yuki Tsunoda. We thought that would
well,
be
Stroll, you're not finishing last
you're not
today,
finishing
my friend.
Last, my friend, no. I'm surprised. I know White, they obviously needed to change the front wing, but he's now got to go and waste more time coming into the pits. He might just do it at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Who's coming in here? Is this Lance? No, this is Fernando Alonso. Oh, about to have some eating on stream. Yeah. You do well that, because some people really hate that. Joey once did a video where he ate on the video, and people went mad in the comments. Like more negative comments about him eting than any other negative comment I've ever seen. People just hate it. It like rubs people up really the wrong way. So Alonso's back down to 12th after that pit stop. Bearman is very close to Gasly. So the Alpines have really not got a lot of pace today at all. Gasly's moved over too many times there, surely. Yeah, I agree. Do we have a weather report?
We can get you one.
We can. Rory's bantering because last night I had to literally pull up the lightning map.
Get the map back up.
You don't want to, like, honestly, Rory, I've got fucking PTSD after seeing that. Fastest lap of the race so far from Oscar Piastri.
Still 5 seconds behind.
How the fuck
Lando.
has he lost 5 seconds?
I don't know.
I just don't even know how that's possible. Some of those comments were way over the top. He ate for like 3 minutes. I think it just like, I think some people, some people have that thing, you have it a bit, about really loud noises and like it affecting you a bit, like something visceral, almost like painful. I think some people have that about eating, where they're just like it. You know that feeling when you get like stuff caught in your nails, and that's a really like horrible feeling.
I used to have a colleague that really didn't like the sound of apples being eaten.
There you go.
So whenever I bit an apple, she would just like appear behind the computer screen, just give me the dirtiest look you've ever seen. I had to go and eat it in a different room.
Oh god. Here we go. It's so funny that it's just apples in particular.
They do have a funny noise, but I mean, don't find people eating that jarring.
Do you know there's a word for the fear of balloons popping?
Yeah, I have that. It's just like sudden loud noises.
Yeah. There was one once, a guy at Stamford Bridge for Chelsea, one of the opposition staff, he saw a balloon, popped it, and it was so loud, like people thought it was an explosion. Like people were shitting themselves.
That happened to me at a Taylor Swift concert.
Really?
Mm-hmm. People take these, like, for one of the songs, people take in these balloons, and if you put your phone light against the balloon, it lights up like a nice orange,
cool.
like an orb.
That's cool. But it lights them up.
And quite a few of them started popping, and this was like, obviously there was that Vienna.
Yeah.
Was it Vienna? There was they cancelled one of her
the Taylor Swift
concerts because there was a BOMB scare.
Yeah.
And the Wembley dates were like maybe a week after, and the balloons popped. And everyone's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Fair play for being scared. Nick doesn't like anyone whispering, so he can't whisper on this stream.
I won't whisper.
Yeah. I'm scared of balloons too as well. There you go. Hadjar just got past Colapinto in a very good move actually. I feel like I don't know if we've had a race where we've had this many cars out this early.
Yeah, how many laps? 37. So we're not even
just halfway.
Oh no, we're just over halfway. I know what you mean about the whispering though. I feel like you can start to hear like the spit in people's mouths. Stop it.
We're We're going to lose Nick if we do anything like that. So Lando started first, now first. He's got a huge gap to Oscar. Huge. It's not going up though, is it? I think it might be going down, if anything. Is there going to be a Joey and Josh stream this week, mate? Potentially. Tomorrow, I think. Potentially. I watch a lot of paranormal teams. Paranormal teams.
I think like parent, like most haunted. Do you remember that? Is that what that means?
I think so. The second they whisper, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you're watching the wrong sort of show if you're watching Most Haunted, because they whisper all the time, don't they?
Most Haunted was such an iconic show. I loved Most Haunted.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. I don't think I do believe in ghosts. No.
Let us know in the chat if you've seen a ghost.
Yeah. Danielle's mum is a nurse, or was a nurse, and she said before that she's seen ghosts in the hospital. So when you hear it from people that you know, scary. I'm like, but also like maybe she just worked really long hours and she was tired.
Yeah,
do you know what
delirious.
I mean?
Yeah, I could see that.
But I don't know. I used to love ghost stories when I was younger. I love like anything to do with horror and horror films, though, so that's not really a surprise. But if I saw really ghosts, I would shit my pants.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big wuss.
Yeah, you like watching horror films, but you can't play horror games because they scare you too much, which is so weird, isn't it? Like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah, I can't. And then anything that makes you jump, like in real life, like I don't know if anybody has been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach before, but they've got this thing called Passage del Terror, which is, they have stuff like this all across, the country, but it's where they have like live actors that make you jump. Then they have like maybe 10 different rooms, and each room is dedicated to a different horror character. And we didn't even get to the first room. I had to ask to leave. We were like walking the first corridor out, and there was this woman dressed as a troll, and I was like, I actually have to leave. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Here we go. We got a Hajar here. They were just saying, sorry, I was just trying to read what they were saying there. They were saying something about Piastri, how he's got cars coming up that are doing 110s, so there's an opportunity there. So I don't even know what that means.
As in, like, they're going too fast for Piastri, or they're not matching him?
Well, no, as in they're slightly, like 110 isn't that good, I don't think, at the moment.
What Piastri's just set the fastest lap, so yeah, he must be going fast.
Oh god, yeah, you're going fast.
I've seen what I thought was my grandfather, and then he disappeared into like pink dust when I was 6. So I'm not 100% sure about that one, but I do have another story, which is strange.
God, what a tease. He's been watching Joey and Josh.
Pink dust.
Yeah.
What a diva.
Yeah.
I believe in ghosts. I've had a few experiences. I've heard that about hospitals a few times. There was actually a show called Haunted Hospital, which was kind of scary. My TV's frozen.
Oh, you see, well, now you're going to have to look at the graphics, Nick.
Yeah. Thank God we've got those graphics.
Now you're just going to have to follow the graphics and let us know how good they are. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed us on TikTok yet, go and check it out. We've got some shorts on there.
Yeah, off the back of the quali. So
someone's going in. The Bear Man's going into the pits now, and he was just about to get lapped, I think, by Lando. Yeah. What's going on here? Lance Stroll with an overtake.
Stop it.
Don't take the piss. Stroll's up to 12. Wow, what a man, what a beast. Imagine if Stroll gets some points in this race.
I'd quite like him to.
What would you do?
I'd be happy for him.
So Yuki's going to be last. He's got a 10-second grid penalty. But Colapinto is...
not looking good.
It's equally as bad right now. Equally as bad.
Piastri's closing his gap on Lando.
Piastri is closing the gap massively on Lando, considering about 2 laps ago he was 5.3. There is a moment in the race sometimes where you do just want to conserve a bit of your tyres, conserve a bit of your energy, and so people can catch you up. I still think there's an opportunity for Piastri to win this race, to be fair.
Yeah, I hope so.
The kick salvers have come out of nowhere. I feel like the kick salvers have just completely replaced where the Williams would be otherwise. they've done really well. They were back markers. They were like the worst car by a mile. Who are we on board with here? Fernando Alonso. He's behind Liam Lawson. Oh God, Adzy's got another story for you.
My childhood bedroom was at the end of the hallway to outside, so when you walked down the hall to my room, you'd see the outside, and I'd always see this lady that was wearing a wedding dress with her veil on. That is terrifying.
That is terrifying. That scares me.
Did she ever, like, was she always in the same place, or did she ever say anything, or did she just mind her own business? Because I think there are two types of ghosts if they are real. There's, like, poltergeists that will fuck shit up and, like, haunt you. And then there's probably other ghosts that are a bit more, you know, chill.
Okay.
It was weird.
Just fun ghosts.
Yeah. It was weird. I'd never feel scared when I saw it. It was almost comforting. Me and my best friend once spoke about it, and we explained to her exactly the same a few years later, and I spoke to my sister about it, and she said she used to see the lady too, but not in a wedding dress. See, when there's multiple people saying the same thing...
Is it the same person?
That's creepy. But I have also heard that some people who do see things are comforted by it. Like, I have heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I suppose, if it is a relative that you love.
Yeah.
How have we got onto ghost stories in an F1 live stream?
I don't know.
Is he quicker everywhere now, or he's mainly quicker in high speed? We'll just see with this loss of traffic.
Piastri's coming for you, Norris.
Piastri is coming for you.
He's coming.
Big time. So they're saying that the window for pit stop, the last pit stop on hards, is 46 to 52. So we're coming up to that next pit stop. Hulkenberg is in the pits already. Oh my God. Look at Nick there. That's scary.
I have a wee boy ghost in my house. He comes and goes. Honestly, I'm not nuts. My son sees things, and others have heard things in my house.
That's scary. So there you go. We got a lot of... I mean, ghosts are real, according to this live stream.
I would rather not have a ghost in my house. I think mainly because I'm just terrified.
You would shit yourself.
I would. I think it's just like... I don't always want someone around either. Like, if you've got your house is haunted, you're never truly alone. And that... As an introvert, when are you going to get your alone time?
You're never going to get your alone
time. You'll never get your alone time.
You constantly got company.
Yeah.
I don't think you can talk to a ghost.
I don't know.
Let us know if you've talked to your ghosts.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they speak, but they communicate in other ways. Like noise and moving things around and slamming doors and throwing you around the room. They
communicate like one of my night terrors.
Yeah. Oh, Piastri's done another fast. Oh wait, is it the same one?
No, that's a fast lap though. But tell us what Lando's current pace is. Nick said she did check out our graphics. Very interesting.
Proud of those graphics.
Right. Current gap is 3.6 seconds. Oh God.
Oh God. But where we lived in 3 houses ago, it was so scary. We ended up moving out. See,
there you go.
I think you've got some sort of you can bridge the gap between the, death and life by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Nick, you're some sort of like
clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had 16 votes in our poll, by the way.
Oh, love it.
Still going. We'll end it now because we're halfway through the race.
6% voted for Piastri. Wow.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah. I think what is interesting is that that Max Verstappen one was at 50%, and then he crashed. I think a few people might have changed their votes.
Yeah.
Which I respect. But it seems like a lot of people are going for Lando. The people that were going for Charles thing might just be in the Charles fan club because he's not going to win it unless we have another McLaren moment, which could happen.
I'm still not sure about it. It could be a weird reflection or something. It's weird now I'm older. I do think it might have been my mind playing tricks. Yeah, that's why it's so hard, isn't it? Because especially if you think you've seen something and then you spook yourself out more and then you kind of believe it more as well.
Yeah. There's always those things where, oh, Russell is about to pit, where your mind can play tricks on you, and then your mind thinks, like, basically the mind has an unbelievable way of making figures and faces appear in things that don't have faces. There's a term for that, I can't remember. Not saying that you guys haven't seen Ghost, but as in like for me, I often like a split second seen something and be like, oh, what the fuck was that? But it actually just was something very innocuous.
Yeah.
But your mind just makes it into a face. That didn't seem like that was too fast. 2.9 seconds. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Nick voted for Verstappen. So funny.
My son is autistic, and apparently that makes him much more open to otherworldly things. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
Oh God,
what's going on out there? Is there a football on today?
No, I just think it's some friends.
As we can hear people getting rowdy on the street outside, just a lot of.
I'm just going to check. I don't think there is any football.
Is there any rugby?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong man for that.
True.
So here we go. Who's this? Is that Russell? Must be Russell. Russell
it is,
just
yeah,
overtaken Hadjar. So he's just come out of the pits, already done Hadjar. I thought Russell would have a way better run at this race. He's not been that good, has he? I thought he'd be at least challenging the Ferraris.
Where did he stop?
Fifth, I think.
Fifth, yeah.
Where Bortoletto is right now, although Bortoletto is 26 seconds behind Hamilton. Ocon is so high up as well, isn't he? Piastri had it back to 3.9 seconds, nearly 4 seconds, and now it's back to 3.6. So he's gaining some time in some weird areas of the track, and a lot of time as well.
He's kind of going back and forth. He's not.
But like to gain like near enough half a second in one lap is mad.
Yeah.
It's absolutely mad. No rugby on. That's my other passion in life, for Nick. So probably just some nutters then outside.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a hot day, and we live near a pub, so I'm sure they're having a great time. But jail, to be honest.
Going on. So we're on board with Lewis Hamilton. Look at this. What a camera angle on the front nose. Use this camera angle when he has a crash. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully just traffic for Piastri. There you go. Well, he's up to 4.
Who's this?
I just said, let's not hope that Lewis Hamilton has a crash from that camera angle.
You jinxed that.
I completely jinxed it. That was commentator's curse in the highest order. He's gone straight when he's meant to be turning around the corner.
Yeah, did he lock up?
Yeah, he must have.
Lewis just kind of went off. What's this a replay
Oscar
for?
Piastri.
Because he had another.
Oh,
Piastri also went
that's
right
why
off.
he lost a lot of time. Yeah,
right.
He lost a lot of time in that one. So what happened here with Lewis? We're watching him here. We saw the onboard. I just couldn't turn. Just couldn't turn. Look at the steering. The steering's going, but the wheels are not moving. The worst thing about F1 is that it's 12:16 a.m. here, and I've got work tomorrow. The American race is not even watchable because they start at 4 a.m. I only wake up early for Chelsea. There you go. This is the thing when you live in Australia. Like, all of this European sport is just fucked. Adzi, what time does the Australian Grand Prix start local time? Surely that's a more reasonable
It must be, yeah.
start. And then things like Singapore must be good.
But then what time's that for us then?
I think Australia was like
12
very
hours.
early in the morning. No, it won't be that much. It'd be like 8 hours, 9 hours, maybe 10. It won't be 12.
It's definitely it can't be 8, surely. But it's a couple of different time zones, isn't it, Australia?
It is, but yeah. But Melbourne's on the east coast. They're saying something to Lando. Who are we seeing here?
Gene? Oh, Dave.
Oh, that's the Bear Man's dad. I've not got the sound on.
No, I know.
Do you want it on?
Yeah.
So Charles is boxing. I mean, the Ferraris are not even involved, really. 3 p.m. it starts, which is good. The problem when you have the earphones in is you're just gonna be saying the commentary. You could sound very smart right now.
I just wanted to hear what they were saying about Lando.
What they say?
I don't know. I missed it.
So Charles Leclerc's just coming out of the pit. He had a very quick stop there. 21 seconds total pit lane time is not a lot. And he comes out. He leaves the pit in 4th. Fuck me, he's got a big gap to Bortoleto.
Yeah, we've got now a huge gap again between McLaren and everyone else.
I mean, massive gap. If you look at where they are in the track, Hamilton is the next one behind them. Look at where Hamilton is.
That was a great...
How much was that?
2.2.
Well done, Kick-Sauber. Well done, Kick-Sauber. Bortoleto and Hulkenberg are on for a good race here, for sure. We've only got 19 or a 21? I'm so tired. Yeah, 19.
Oh, Hammy.
Quick maths. Hamilton's coming into the pits. What's he saying?
Ferrari were like getting the box, and Lewis was like, I don't want to stop, the tyres are fine, and then they said box.
Oh, for God's sake. Once again, the Ferrari strategy. Who was saying earlier on, I think it was Nick, actually.
Nick, yeah.
Nick was just saying earlier on about Ferrari used to be the best fucking strategy team in the world, and they're now definitely one of the worst. I think my TV is even further behind you now. Well, I'll tell you what, you can pause us briefly.
Yeah.
Feel free to pause us briefly. Hamilton's back out. He's back into 4th. That's probably where he'll finish up. The gaps between these guys is massive.
We need to get Piastri closer to Norris so we have a bit more fun.
I don't know if he's going to be able to break that gap down.
It is classic Ferrari.
They really do just fuck these boys over, and it's so annoying. If I was a Ferrari driver now, I'd be so furious.
And it is both of them as well. It's not like, there's one driver that's... this is the Germany situation. Does anybody know that reference?
Yeah, can anyone tell the code what the Germany situation is?
So Lando just said this is the Germany situation. I have no idea what that means. I don't even think I watched the German... Is there a German?
I don't think there is a German Grand Prix. Someone there, if we're watching Lando Norris, I think he had a little bit of a moment on one of their corners there. But now it is still 4 seconds. He hasn't really gained any time, Piastri. The track temperature is now at less than 50 degrees. You'll be pleased to know.
What's this, chance of rain?
Yes, must be. 31% is not too much. Lando's in the pits. Piastri's obviously going to be gaining a lot of time now. Piastri will be going past him very, very quickly. Lando is in. Let's see. What do you reckon? 2.8.
I'm going to guess once it... Oh, I didn't see the angle. 2.8, I think. 2.5.
Wow, that was a quick one. That wasn't too bad. Better than their first stops.
Yeah.
The handler is here. The handler. This guy, not unlike Adzi, the handler is famous in the Chelsea streets.
Ah.
He has got his own nickname. His name is Edwin. His name is the handler.
The handler.
Edwin the handler.
Handler.
Yeah. Which stable is the best, and which one do you root for? So basically, which team? So do you want to say which team you prefer? Just say the driver.
Max Verstappen. That team.
Yeah, that team. And I like Williams, but I've got a Mercedes shirt on today because I like Toto, and I also quite have a soft spot for George, mainly because he pisses Max Verstappen off.
You have a soft spot for George?
Just because he's been really winding up Max. I find it quite funny. Is this
I think
Oscar
it's more Max winding up himself rather than George Russell.
No, but George really winds him up as well. So Piastri's in the pits. So Piastri's going to be hoping that Lando's had a slow out lap and that he can have a very good stop here. He's going to need the best stop of the Grand Prix. That was a quick one. 2.2?
I think it was longer.
2.3?
Tell us.
Tell us.
2.
Ah, that was so he's made up some time on that pit stop. So now, to be honest with you guys, we now have a race. Edwin, the handler, let us know who your team is as well if you're getting into it, because I don't think, if I remember correctly, you are a massive F1 fan. I think you're more of a Chelsea fan.
Oh, he's 3 seconds behind.
Who?
Piastri.
Oh. No one knows what they're referencing. That's just a code word, isn't it? Oh my God, that's a back marker.
Who is that?
I think it's Piastri. It's a back marker. He'll get in a lot of trouble for that.
Naughty.
Was it? Is it Colapinto?
He almost ran him off.
It's Colapinto. It's Colapinto. Colapinto's going to be in big trouble.
That was not cool. Come on, Piastri.
That is not on. He could have gone off. He could have completely gone off. Oscar's going to be fuming.
Nah, Oscar's too cool to be fuming.
So what's gone on here? He's locked up. He's trying to fight Yuki Tsunoda. And Oscar Piastri's just getting involved in back markers. What is he doing? Oh, I'd be fuming. That could be race over for Piastri. Honestly, blue flags, just get out the fucking way. If that was Horny Horner, straight onto race control right now, he'd have the phone in his hand and not to the young lady he was texting.
That would be in his other hand.
Yeah. He'd be doing selfies mid-race.
Hello to all the 10 viewers that we have. If you've not said hello, please come and say hello.
Double figures in the chat. Can you believe it? Baby. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for a dancing cat.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't get you to subscribe, nothing will. Piastri is under investigation accordingly.
For what?
It's not Piastri's fault at all.
Forcing another driver off the track.
It will be
Colapinto.
That's Colapinto. Yeah, it will be Colapinto. And Colapinto will rightly get a significant penalty for that because that was just ridiculous. Here we go. Russell has just done Liam Lawson. And now he's got 20 seconds to make up to get his old teammate, Lewis. So that is as high as George will be finishing today.
Stroll's still last. Well, actually, no. Yuki will... Well, actually...
Yuki's got a 10-second grid penalty.
Yuki would still win.
Honestly, Lance Stroll just needs to fuck
beat
off.
Lance Stroll.
It's so boring. When are you starting a membership for this channel, Emily?
Never.
We might do one day.
One day when somehow we get more time and the days get longer.
About. What are we gonna? What would
Fastest
we even
lap?
do?
Come on, Oscar.
We'd have to do a little live stream.
Yeah, live streams would be the easiest thing to do for time.
Yeah. Here we go. Lando, we're watching on board. Still looking really calm and composed. Piastri, considering he's just had a huge moment on a straight, is only 3.2 seconds behind. Here we go. Nick's now synced
we're
up.
in sync.
Big up.
Do you think that Piastri has still got a chance, guys? Do you think he can catch Lando up? Or, I mean, we've only got 14 laps left now.
Yeah.
13. No, actually.
Bortoleto fighting high job. Bortoleto's had a fantastic race.
Yeah.
Really, really good race. He's not an
Lewis
F1
Hamilton.
fan. Lewis Hamilton is a good one. I'm sure Josh is already busy enough. Well, Emily's the busy one. I'm shattered after that game yesterday, Adzi. I'll tell you that.
What are you gonna do for the rest of the day after this?
I'm gonna need to just chill.
Just sit.
I'm gonna need to just chill. I'm gonna need some lunch after this.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to chill out for a bit. Probably go outside for a bit. I feel like I've been inside for a bit. Who are we on board with there? That was is that Alonso? Yeah, I think it is Alonso.
So Colapinto's just got a 5-second time penalty for forcing poor Piastri off the track.
Colapinto is in not only the red danger zone in terms of he's got a red exclamation mark penalty against his name, he's in the danger zone of losing his seat.
Really?
The one thing they said to him was just be calm, be composed, don't get into any trouble, and try your best to have a good race. And
yeah.
He's not done very much here. He's really not done very much. This is a great camera angle off the back of Hadjar.
Yeah, another fast lap for Oscar. You're right, Nick.
Obviously, Oscar's got the slighter newer tyres. Lawson and Alonso are still on a one-stop. Will they be stopping again? I don't think so at this stage, surely. Do you think Alonso's going to get Lawson? I would love it if he did. 5 seconds seems light. It should be more. Yeah, I agree. That should have been a bigger penalty. Oh, wow. Brilliant turning and cornering from Hülkenberg. who's been in the sport for about 50 years.
Yeah, I didn't realise that he was like a... Oh, is he going to get down
Google it for me. When was Hulkenberg? Just go Hulkenberg Wikipedia and let's see who he was racing for.
What, you want to know who he first was racing with?
In F1, yeah. Ocon is about to do Hadjar. Oh, that's a dangerous turn, but he's got him. Well done, Ocon. That's great racing. Really good racing, actually, there. Piastri's just got to get past the bear man now, and then he's got a clean slate to Lando. This is looking like it's much tighter than it has been. It's less than 3 seconds, guys.
Williams.
He started off with Williams.
In 2010.
When? 2010, 15 years.
He joined at the Bahrain Grand Prix, partnered with Rubens Barrichello that year before being replaced for the next season.
Can you do me a favour now and try and find a list of all of the F1 drivers and how long they've been in the sport, like the current F1 drivers? Because obviously Alonso should be the one that's...
he's the longest, yeah.
The longest serving.
He is the longest.
Nick's rightly just said Piastri with another fastest lap of the race. Like, he's just doing it lap after lap, faster,
Keep going,
faster. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it in 10 laps, but the rate he's losing time, it might be on. It might very well be on.
God, Max has been in it for a long time, 11 years.
Yeah.
It's 11th season.
Ray has asked, have we set up an Instagram account? We have, but for some reason we can't log into it.
It's not searchable. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not searchable either. So don't worry, we'll let you know on the next stream probably what it is. But if you're asking, it's just as it is there. A couple of rookies on screen. But yeah, people are struggling to find it at the moment. Don't know why. Right, the gap is now 2.5 seconds, less than 2.5 seconds. If he gets into DRS, as he says, it's going to be a crazy finish, and that is so true. I think Piastri might win this race.
I'd love for him to win.
Yeah. We're on board now, watching Lando Norris, who must be looking in his mirrors.
He's coming
now.
first under a second.
Yeah,
under 2 seconds.
Lando's gonna be on the radio right now, and he's gonna be asking for consistent and constant updates. He's taking chunks out of Norris. Yeah, we're on for. Do you know what? Like, obviously, we don't have a lot of racing in general right now, you know, between the teams. But the one thing that we do have, and we know that will go on, is that the McLarens will race each other right to the very end. And Piastri's played this quite smartly, with the way that he's racing. And I just can't believe. Yeah, I just can't believe how much time he's made up. He was 6 seconds back. It's a lot of time.
He's just too good.
It was a lot of time. He's now on 1994. Wondering why I can't find it by the name. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry. We'll try and get it sorted. I don't know why. It might be because we haven't properly set it up.
I need some pace. Please help. He's panicking.
Link just to traffic. Okay. He has got traffic all around him, Norris.
Yeah.
So he's going to be in the dirty air, which is not good. You never want to be in dirty air. You want to have a clean slate. But
I wonder if there's something wrong with Lando's car. Piastri's catching him so quickly.
Yeah, no, I think it's the traffic.
Fastest sector.
I think it is the traffic, because if you look at, like, we've got this map in front of us now. Norris has got Ocon very close to him, and he will be getting dirty air from Ocon's car, and that affects you massively. But it's down to 1.7 seconds. This is on. This is completely on. This is completely on. Stroll just gained a place because
he's in the pit.
Yuki's in the pit, probably about to serve his time penalty.
Oh, are they not going to add that on at the end?
No, you usually have to serve it. And I think Colapinto will be coming in soon. So maybe Lance will get to be 14th, all in all, purely because of the quality of his racing and nothing to do with any penalties.
Or the fact that 4 cars have gone.
Yeah. If he keeps it up, he'll be right with him in a lap or two. 8 still to go. There you go. Yeah.
1.6.
I don't think there is anything wrong with the car. I think it is just traffic for Lando. Piastri's got past Ocon relatively quickly, so he's going to have a good run onto Norris on this straight.
Until he gets to Hulkenberg, Bortoletti.
I think just whatever you fancy, really, to be honest with you. we're watching him into this corner. It's now 1.7 seconds. He hasn't. He's lost a bit of time, Piastri, actually, because he was down to 1.6 at one point. Bortoleto is the current driver of the day. Let us know your driver of the day so far. We'll give ours at the end. But I think Bortoleto's got a great shout to win it, to be fair. Maybe Lawson as well.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah, very good race. Good to see Alonso right up there as well. I think Alonso might now, potentially after this race, have more points than Lance Stroll, because Stroll's currently got more than him, I think.
Has he?
Yeah, I think so.
How's he done that?
Fuck knows. Fuck knows. Oh, so they're saying that. Are they saying that Alonso, Bortoleto might have a run on Alonso potentially? That's crazy. Alonso's very, very close to Liam Lawson. Maybe he'll get Lawson as well.
Sorry.
God, earthquake.
Yeah.
Right. The gap isn't shortening. In fact, it's growing.
He just set another fast sector or something.
Piastri did.
Yeah, look, it's purple again.
There you go. As he's saying, Lawson. Yeah. Fair. If Lawson holds on to this position, I think Lawson should win it personally. Yeah. And then look at the differing circumstances of Liam Lawson and Yuki Tsunoda right now. Just for your awareness, having a bit of damage on the front wing, which is making the balance change a bit. Nothing we can do, just for your awareness.
I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know.
I don't know if I admit that.
Because that might get into your head a bit. Is that what the engineer said to him?
No,
or is that
what
he
said
said to the engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Piastri's not really sped up the last lap.
Norris is speeding up. Wow, Piastri's really going back. He's got the dirty air of obviously this car in front of him. Who is that? Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's got to get out of the way, and then maybe Piastri has a bit of a shot. But Norris hasn't really got a lot of traffic right in front of him, so he's got a bit of clean air now. Oh, boy, he's going to be fuming at Bortoleto. He's held him up there quite a bit. But now Piastri's got it. Yeah. Now Piastri's got it. So now he'll gain some time now, Piastri. And this is now where it will be crunch time. He's gone up to 1.8. He's got DRS from Hulkenberg to watch.
Less than 5.
Yeah, less than 5 now. Yeah, no.
Is he going to do it?
Got 11 viewers in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Like the video as well. It helps us out massively. Thank you very much. Here we go. We're coming around now for the 4 more lap mark. Piastri is not getting this down. And he needs to get it down quick. But the moment he gets it into 1 second, we are on for a race.
I just don't know if he has enough laps left now.
Yes, I think that is
he has to do something quite soon.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a fair point. Yeah, he's got to get it down to 1 second with at minimum 2 laps to go, I'd say. Look at the rookie drivers. Rookie drivers in 6th, 8th, 11th, 12th and 14th. That's amazing.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Where's Fernando Alonso? He's a perennial rookie.
Yeah.
Alonso is very close to Lawson. I'm surprised that he hasn't been able to get around him yet. Okay, it's going up and down, but he's not gaining the time.
No.
What, is this where he's got some front wing damage there, maybe? Oh, God, just the way that he's just so close to him there. Piastri at number 2. Why the fuck has he got number 81? That is where the number is. Like, just make that really obvious. Like, the number should be on the side, like the old days. Oh, the old days, it was better.
Yeah,
it was better in the old days. Is Lando gonna start catching Bortoleto here? If he does, he's in trouble.
There's 2 of them there. Tsunoda's there as well.
Yeah, that's 2 laps down though for Tsunoda. How bad is that?
I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think Piastri's gonna catch him.
No, I don't. Not at this rate for sure. No, this would be a bit of a procession. And to be fair, Lando silenced a lot of critics here. Lando has put in a good performance. Lando, you need corner discipline. Pace and high speed is good. Okay. I mean, they're pushing him, but he's doing really well. Yeah. I mean, with the pressure that Lando was under in the last race, I might have been in one of those ones. Just let him crack on with it now. Is Colapinto going to come in for his stop, or is he just going to do it after the race? Oh wow! Look how close this is.
Norris is coming up to Sonoda now.
Oh, there you go. The numbers used to be in the order in which they finished the season prior. That'd be more useful. So Bortoletto's so close to Alonso. Fuck me, I didn't realise that.
Norris might slow down here because there's like 5 cars just in front of him.
It's not. It's too. It's not enough time.
No.
No, 2 laps. I don't think it's enough time.
Where's Russell? What place?
Russell's fifth, but like he's in no man's land.
Yeah, he is.
He's like 4 seconds. Lawson's 4 seconds behind him, and he's 31 seconds behind Hamilton. The Ferraris overall should be relatively happy with today's performance. They've done all right.
McLaren's just too fast.
McLaren's are just way too fast. Way too fast. Piastri's got it down to 1.7, but I think he's left it too late.
This is it now. It's coming up for the last lap, isn't it? So
this is
going to be it, really.
This is going to be mad if Bortoletto passes Alonso here. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's got it down to 1.5. It's too late. It's too late.
Adzi is going to jump into bed once it's finished. Thanks very much for the stream.
Thank you
we
for
really
watching.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Adzi, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for joining this channel as well. I know you're watching me across 3 channels, so I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So Norris is on for 25 points. Piastri will get 18. And he'll cut that gap a bit.
I think if he had a couple more laps, he would have got him.
Yeah, agreed. Oh my God.
Who's this?
This is Bortoletto against Alonso. This is the big race really now for the end of the race. Alonso's defending incredibly well.
This is going to hold these two up because Norris and Piastri are just behind them.
Yeah. To be fair, Bortoletto did just sort of pull in there. And he's let Lando go. But Piastri's now 1.3 seconds. He's left it too late. It's so gutting. It's the first pit stop that fucked him.
Last lap now.
Yeah, last lap now. Yeah, the first pit stop fucked him. Because, he lost half a second there. It could have been right in
1.1.
Yeah, wow, okay.
But he's got to get past...
There's no way.
Nah, he's got to do 2 overtakes to do that.
But still...
He's done really well.
Still, this could be exciting. So, get this guy out of the way.
Fastest sector.
Fastest sector from Piastri, even dealing with the traffic. Oh, God.
Who's this? What's going on
That's
here?
Alonso. He's trying to keep Bortoletto behind him. These boys are fighting. Piastri's just locked up. No, he's left it too little too late.
Yeah.
These boys should get out of the way, but they're fighting against each other and they're fighting for points. They won't want to do it too quickly. And yeah, Piastri's just got fucked over by the traffic. And the gap has increased.
Yeah.
And that's it. That should be race over.
How is there a solution to... There isn't a solution to the traffic other than them having to give way, but if they're also in their own race just before the end, like they're not going to do that, are they?
No, there's no solution to it. Lando comes in, very good victory from him. It ends up being 2.7 seconds the gap to Piastri, and that's a big difference. Look at that. And obviously now we've had the finishes. Bortoletto will finish behind Alonso. Alonso in 7th, which was a really good one. Lawson in 6th, which is a fantastic race for him. And Charles Leclerc just comes in. That's how
he's
big
got
difference.
His podium.
He's got a podium, but fuck me, there was a huge gap.
Yeah.
The McLarens are just so far ahead of everyone else. My driver of the day, I'm going to go for Lawson. Who are you going to go for?
I'll go Lawson too. He did well.
Bortoletto, we've got to give a shout out for. He's done very well in a kick Sauber. I think that is his highest finish ever in F1. Andrew is in the chat. Welcome again.
Welcome back. Why didn't you like the win?
I did not like that win.
Were you more Piastri?
I think he's stressed.
Oh.
Well done to Lando. Yeah, well done to Lando. He's proved a lot of people wrong. He's silenced a lot of critics.
How does this change the standings of the...
Pull up the standings for us.
Will it have updated in my... I don't want to verify my email, okay?
I can, I think.
They've recently updated the F1 app and it's shit. Sorry, it's a big load of crap, right?
Oh, shit. What I'll do in a second is I'll pull up the standings for us. I just tried to.
I don't know if they've updated this yet, but
no, they haven't.
They haven't. How,
No.
What is it? 20 points? 15 points?
It's 25 points for a win.
Do the maths.
I'm gonna put it up here. Oh fuck.
Yeah, Lando will
It's 216.
be number one.
No. Piastri's number one for sure. Piastri's on 216. Lando's on 201.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're just coming in here. Piastri's going to be on the radio. Do you want to listen to Piastri? He's going to be saying, really good fight, guys. Really enjoyed that race. Shame we left it too late, but I'm very glad with the result. F1 app is better once you pay £20 for the season pass. Yes, the F1 app is really good. The F1 app is really good.
I was just slugging it off.
No, but when you pay for that pass,
Have you got
got a good point. No, but I've seen it. Look at all the rubber here. Well done to Lando Norris.
Well done to Lando Norris.
Chuff for him. Oh, I can't get this to sing. That's so annoying.
I think people will be hoping for a win for him next week as well, with it being Silverstone.
Yes, so that one is actually next week directly, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
3
we
o'clock.
will be. Thank you very much as well, Ray, for tuning in.
Thank you.
We will be live, hopefully, for that.
Yes. I have a 30th birthday in Wales, so it's going to take me about 5 hours to get home on the Sunday, so I might miss the first hour or something.
But for these guys, you'll want to make.
Maybe
it
I
back
can join on the
quickly.
train.
Yeah.
But we should have some sort of a stream.
We should do it. Worst case scenario, we'll do a review after.
Yeah, we
Worst
could catch
case-
up after.
Worst case scenario, but yeah, we'll try and do the stream. But we'll try and do as many of these as we can. But yeah, look, that's Lando. Let's see if I can get the. Oh, I can't get it up now. Right, watch this, guys. Watch this. Standing. Boom. Get rid of this. Get rid of the timing. Get rid of the stats. Boom. Right. Full screen. We got this, right? This is the current driver standings. Can you see that, Emily?
Yep.
So Piastri is now only 15 points clear, so the gap has shortened. Max is on 155 points, so George has gained quite significantly on Max. And Charles Leclerc also coming up the table as well. So we very much hope that Charles does rise up the table. But unfortunately for you, Emily, Max Verstappen is in trouble.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Poor guy.
He's in trouble. I'll put this down here. But I don't know if people will be able to see this when it's so small, itty bitty. But McLaren obviously completely dominant. But interestingly, I think Ferrari are just going to buff Mercedes in the constructors.
Yep.
Which is interesting. Williams got 6 points. Don't know how.
Yeah, how did that work?
Don't think they did get 6 points. I think.
Well, both their drivers were out.
I think that's a cock up. Red Bull with no points today. 0 points.
It's a tough day.
But yeah, they've got Albon getting 6 points, which is just not true. But anyway, right. I think we'll call it the stream there. Hey,
Yeah.
Shall we? Thank you very, very much for watching us, guys. We really enjoyed this. As we say, we will be doing definitely loads more of these.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't followed us on social, go and check out the TikTok. I think that's the main one to check out right now. Yeah, we'll be hopefully back. Send Emily loads of messages to say get back on time for another stream. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll end the stream here, and we'll see you again very soon.
Thank you so much. Have a nice